Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you guys? Happy October. It's wonderful to see you. We're going to take a look at October predictions. Okay. So we're going to look at what's coming your way. I'm going to do money, love, career. I'm going to do them separately. So it's very super clear for you guys. And yeah, I just want to jump right in. Thank you again for choosing this video and being with me. Pause up top, baby. I love me, my babies. I'm also a Leo. And yeah, okay. I'm too excited right now. All right, let's just get on with it. All right. So, I'm going to do the charm board first because we like the charm board. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do kind of side messages and see what comes up. And then I'm going to do specifically money, specifically career, love. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. If you do, don't forget to smash the love button for me and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell for all so you can be notified every time I'm doing this. Okay, guys. All right, I'm just going to bring this just a little bit closer because I feel like I'm struggling. All right, so if you notice, the background's changed. I found these wonderful pictures at the thrift store yesterday, and I'm so excited about them. And the funny thing is, they're also peacocks. So I went from one peacock to a different one. Okay, so I'm going to choose these charms. All right, let's get into it. And I'm going to drop them. And, okay, this is interesting. This is good. Okay, we have a lot of bats out. Like, did you guys do that on purpose? Okay, so I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 specific areas. There's a lot in finance. So that's where I feel like I want to start with you guys. Okay, we have the tree, we have the heart, we have the deer, and we have the sun. Babies, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Your finances are looking really, really good. I feel like a lot of you are healing them. And not only that, but like you're growing your finances. Okay. It may have been a little wild in the past. I don't feel like there's a lot of wild cards coming up when it comes to your finances thus far as we look at just the charms. Okay. Once we get into tarot, there could be some changes for some people, but overall, this looks like you're definitely putting money away and your money is growing for many of you. And some of you are coming, you're coming into the clear, so to speak. Okay. I just get like also like your credit score going up or you working on clearing up your credit before the end of the year. All right. Now in travel, I have a whole lot of stuff. I actually have this crazy little 6 of cups, which I adore. And then I have the moon and then I have this wild little bat. So I feel as if some of you could be going to a place that maybe it feels a little bit scary to return to. So I don't know if you're having a reunion, if there's like travel to a place that maybe you haven't been to since you were a little kid. There's a little bit of like mystery around that for some reason. Maybe even there's a fear of traveling that some of you are getting over. Like maybe you don't like to fly or take a train or something like that. You may actually be conquering a fear that has to do with traveling as well in the month of October. All right. Now, love, it just has the crown. I'm like, okay, the crown. So I feel like things are probably pretty good for the most part for some of you in your love life. I do get really heavy singles vibes off of this. And I'm going to do the person in your life and the person coming toward you type of vibe later in this video. So I'll do if you're with somebody or dealing with anybody, and I'll do a singles read as well. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are single and you just feel good being single. You're looking really good. You're doing a lot to like take care of yourself, physically, mentally, and spiritually. All right. And then with the family, we have this doggone bat again. So, I wish I'm actually on my phone. I'd like to look up the meaning of the bat, but bats are incredibly sensitive animals. And I know that bats really use sonar and vibration to communicate with each other. So I feel like maybe intuitively there could be something with your family that's happening that's bringing you all together for something. I don't necessarily feel that it's a bad thing. It might just feel like something that maybe you didn't want to do or is uncomfortable, okay? But for the most part, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here, right? So let's clear these up. I'm going to also do a yes or no question, and I think I'm going to use this little heart to do it. So if you have a yes or no question, I'm going to flip my little board around, and we're going to do a yes or no question for the month of October, okay? So focus all your energy, ask your question, make it a yes or no question, and then I'm going to drop this down, all right? And 1, 2, 3. It is an unclear. Okay. It's an unclear. It's not clear at this time. So maybe within a week when we ask about this again, we might get a firm yes or a firm no. So it feels mutable at this time. Okay, guys. Why are you so vague though? I feel like this board is uber vague at times. All right, let's stick that board right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards here. I want to look at some of the energies, lessons, and things that you guys might be dealing with. And then, as I said, we'll jump more into the money and stuff like that. Okay, see if we can get more specific. What can Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising expect for the month of October, please? Ooh, the root chakra. Okay, let's talk about it. It says the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in our physical world. So yeah, some of you could be doing some root chakra healing, but also this has to do with like our safety, our security, money, working on very basic, the fundamentals of things, okay? Getting security together, money together. Maybe some of you are looking at like long-term like health plans. Maybe you're renewing that, looking at it before the beginning of the new year that's coming. This is really a time for many of you, I feel, to be setting yourself up for the next year. So I feel that there's a lot of that energy there as well. This also deals with like menses, pregnancy, that kind of stuff. So some of you may actually be wanting to get pregnant, or there's a high ability for you to get pregnant. So if that's not something you want, then be careful. All right. All right. Let me put these over here. Now, let's look at some universal energy and what might be supporting you in the month of October. Okay. So some astrological stuff. What's supporting Leo in the month of October, please? What's supporting Leo? Okay. You guys could be dealing a lot with relationships. Definitely makes a lot of sense. We're in that energy right now with Libra. We have the 7th house, okay? And it says partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. So, well, I like throwing cards at myself. So a lot of you could be really focused on political justice issues, fairness between, men and women, or just fairness for specifically women or specifically men. But relationships, I'm not surprised it's being highlighted here with the root chakra, and especially being in the Libra energy, which is all about relationships. So there may be, maybe you're working on communication with your partner, or deciding whether or not you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, or you guys working out those little tweaks. Okay. So really interesting energy. Now, what energy might be working against Leo? What's going to be their challenge energetically? Astrologically. Okay. It's Taurus. Okay. It's that root chakra again. The thing that is good, that it's like the thing that you're working on, literally earthy, practical, steadfast, productive. So fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. So I feel like it could be for some of you that what's actually working against you is that you have potentially some need that is very, very basic that hasn't really been fulfilled, and you're working on fulfilling that need. So the challenge is that very basic stuff that we're talking about here, the root chakra, healing that, healing financial situation, maybe even healing how you feel about yourself, right? Your stability, your sense of value, and your sense of self-worth. Okay. So, wow, definitely relationships seriously being highlighted here. I'm like, okay. All right, spirits. Let's see what else is going on. All right, what else is coming through for Leo, please, in October? I'm only going to get like 3 of these. I only want like 3 or 4 max. Okay, that's it. I got like precisely 4 because I don't want to read. Oh, I actually got 5. I don't want to read 100 million of these. All right. Vase. Some of you have a secret admirer you might find out about in the month of October. We have the frying pan. There could be some trouble that's brewing here. I'll see. I'm going to put that one here and see if I can find out what it is. We definitely have success. So this is one of the astral houses, that you could be working a lot on. And that might also have to do with like that root chakra, that Taurus energy, you know, our value of self, our belief systems. Taurus is all about luxury and stability. Okay. So there's a lot of work on that. And some of you, you know, working on that, building your success. Okay. We have the bull. I mean, this Taurus all over this reading. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah. So if you get faced with somebody that's being a no, you know, find the people who are a yes. Okay. Like that's the strategy. The strategy is if 20 people are a no, somebody's going to be a yes. Okay, my loves. 4-leaf clover, great, good fortune. All right. So lots and lots of luck, lucky moments, blessings coming through for you guys in October. All right. What's this frying pan? Trouble, accusations. What exactly kind of trouble are we talking about? Because I'm a shit stirrer. You know what I'm saying? What kind of trouble we talking about here? What kind of trouble or accusations is this? Clarify that. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there's like a destined something or other happening here. This could indicate some sort of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. It could be with one of these people. Okay, the Hangman. This could be in your love life, okay? And it could be over money, a relationship, the family. We have 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. We also have the Hangman, Pisces energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you may be trying to change a situation in your life, but maybe the trouble is that there's a problem in the relationship that really can't be changed until like maybe you guys do some very, very serious work on it. All right. Someone may be contemplating, you know, leaving this connection, but I'm not feeling that. No, I just pulled the Temperance card, Sagittarius. So what this is giving is that there's probably issues or troubles in a relationship, but I think somebody's taking the time to think really long and hard at this, maybe gain a different perspective, maybe see things in a different way and put some work in here, okay, and change it with the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, sometimes bad things come along, but we have the opportunity to be able to change the way we see it. Are we seeing it as it really is, or are we seeing it the way we really want to see it, right? Okay, cool. All right, now I'm going to take a couple more cards. I like to do long reads for the new month, you know. That's how I do. All right, what do we got here for Leo? Show me what's coming in October for Leo. Oh, great fortune. Look at that. Just the universe raining down. Okay, I like it. What else we got for Leo? Good. So where some doors were closed for you before, guys, there's going to be opportunities that are coming your way. There's going to be doors that are opening for you that maybe in the past, it's like you were trying and banging on the door so hard, and you were never getting a response or things weren't happening. I feel like some of you may have just been misaligned with whatever it was that you were wanting as opposed to where you were in your life. Okay. So I see also that there's a big change coming for you that's going to bring beautiful energy, like more actual physical energy, even more spiritual energy into your life, because I'm getting like a solid block of something, and I'm literally seeing like a wall, like something's been a wall, and it's like you've tried to get over, through it, under it, with to no avail, and feeling like you just feel fucking stuck. Okay. And I feel like that's breaking wide open here. Okay. Um, Also, there was something else that I got. It might come back to me. Sometimes things come through so fast. That's why I say a lot of things. All right, we have a message. It looks like a positive message to me. I feel like it's a message, like a loving message or a good message. Okay. Some of you may have a breakthrough in a relationship here. What's this message? What's a message? It could be a text. It could be an actual like email. It's like a positive message. Tell me more about this message. Okay. This could be somebody or you've been waiting to hear from for a very long time, or a situation, again, like I just talked about with that blocked energy, the 7 of Wands, right? It's not necessarily blocking out as much as it is preserving the self and respecting the self and having boundaries and stuff like that. And maybe, you've really been trying to, as I said, break through the other side of something for a long time, Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like because you have kept enduring, because you have kept the pursuit, because you have protected yourself on this part of the journey, whatever that was for you, it's like that thing is finally coming through. Okay. Also, I'm getting that you did the right thing. If you passed something up, there's an opportunity that may come back around again with judgment. Okay. I feel like if you said no to something, it was maybe to allow space for that thing to be what you need it to be now that we're in October. Okay. So let's say this, right? Here's an example. I tell somebody, and nah, I don't want to date you, right? And this is maybe like 3 years ago. And now suddenly they find me on Instagram or something like that. I'm just hypothetical. This has not happened to me. And it's 3 years later and they're like, oh my gosh, I know I asked you out before, but guess what? Like, I went through a whole thing. I was married. I got divorced. I learned so much. I'm so ready to like take you out if you'll give me a chance. And you may find this situation is completely different than it was. Okay. So that's why I feel there's an energy of this month of asking us to see things from a different perspective. Give people the opportunity to show up different, and sometimes they will. And the reason being is because we've been through our own changes. And once we create our own changes, then people change around us and we inspire others to create change in their life. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you have been doing that, and now there's this new opportunity coming back around again. Just saying. Some of y'all like, F the past, I don't want to hear about it. I'm just going to sip this coffee while you rethink what you just said to me. I'm kidding. All right. Let's move forward. Okay. I'm going to take some of these cards and put them back in my thing because I need to clarify with this set of cards. All right. I'm going to get one other card and then we're going to do finances. Okay. We're going to look at finances, and I just got a brand new deck of cards to look at finances too. I now have like 2 finance cards. So right after this, we're going to start getting into some oracle and tarot around finances, career, that kind of stuff. All right, my loves. All right, what do we got here for Leo? What else? What's their path? What's their spiritual stuff this month? Oh, did that flip? It flipped, but then it flipped all the way around and back down. Okay, so this is acceptance. Acceptance means that it couldn't be any other way. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, this is a month of accepting that whatever your path has been, whatever experiences you've had have led up to creating the perfectly imperfect being that you are at this time, okay? And it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So maybe some of you have had some experiences recently where it's like, fuck, I wish that never happened, or shit, I wish that wouldn't happen, or maybe feeling some sorrow or regret over something. And I just want to remind you, my loves, things happen the way they do. And every single time, no matter how much it hurts, and trust me, I understand there is something I'm going through that is so gut-wrenchingly heartbreaking right now. I totally get it. And also, no matter what happens, you get to accept that nothing could ever at times be different than what they are. And there's still a beautiful purpose in that. And I know that it takes a while to get to that sometimes, but sometimes you just got to trust the process. Okay. So that could definitely be something that you're learning to deal with in October. All right. I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm getting something about something with somebody's skin, and like, I don't know, like either a diagnosis of something, like maybe you have like, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I hate when I draw blanks and I'm like in the middle of a reading. It's so embarrassing when I'm like middle-aged during a reading. Psoriasis. Okay, I kept saying the P, but psoriasis. English makes no sense. Let's start that word with a P when we mean S. All right. Okay, let's look at your success, your money, and your career. Okay, let's talk money. Let's talk money for Leos, please. Let's talk money. Show me what's the money situation is looking like for my Leos, please, in October. Okay, I'm going to take 3. This is good. And I just want to confirm with the tree, all right, what I said earlier. So the tree says financial growth, coming to fruition, and abundance. Okay, now these are also career cards. So I'm going to hold out. I'm going to read the money first, and then I'm going to do career. All right. So definitely things coming to fruition. Like I said, financial growth. We have the feather, abundance, easy money, and divine intervention. So expect a little bit of, money feathers coming down from heaven, or whatever that looks like to you. And we have the clover, the good luck. All right. So we had the fortune clover here. It says lucky break, gamble, good fortune, or chance. So maybe you take a chance on something. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to buy a couple of scratcher tickets, and you win $500 or $10,000. I don't know, but there's something around that, having that lucky kind of Midas touch in the month of October. And I dig that for y'all. All right. I'm not seeing anything about raises or bonuses so far. So let's talk about career, because these cards also talk about that. We have finance, outdoors, risky businesses, and surprises. We have light work, air-related, undecided, and travel. Okay, so some of you may be traveling or wanting to work in the traveling field, or figuring out how you can travel and work at the same time. And we have outdoor jobs, family businesses, and stability. So I feel like some of you, again, we have outdoor jobs, working out in the air. Maybe you're building things or creating things, or you just really want to figure out in October a change of scenery, right, when it comes to working. So maybe you're getting outside more with your laptop or your computer if you're like an at-home based person. All right. And some of you, I feel like you're really, really looking to switch from having to go into an office or something like that and getting, what do you call it? A work from home type of job. Okay. Some of you may even take risks when it comes to your work. Maybe you have a great idea, or maybe you just, you may leave a job and it's a little bit risky because you don't know what to expect where you're going. All right. I like that one. That's not bad. That was money, love, and career. So let's dive into relationships. And I think I'm going to use this deck today. think I'm going to use this deck today. It's a little bit easier for me. It's a little more broken in than my new deck, and I like my new deck. But, yeah, I'm just feeling this one today. So let's talk about the person on Leo's mind. All right, let's talk about the person on Leo's mind. I want to put my notes right here, guys. I have to write notes because sometimes I'll get sidetracked with like downloads and I'll forget what I want to ask. So I actually have notes written here. I know, I'm a weirdo, certified weirdo. All right. All right. So let's see the person on Leo's mind. Who's the person on Leo's mind? Let's just see. Who's the person on Leo's mind? Okay, this could be another Leo. This could be a business partner for some of you. For others, this is definitely somebody who is Queen of Wands. Could be a mistress, but this is somebody who's very charismatic, very well liked, helpful, kind, loyal, generous type of person here. Okay, they could also be an entrepreneur. This is the person on your mind. All right. How does this person feel about Leo? Okay, how do they feel about Leo right now? Uh-oh. All right, they're feeling really overwhelmed in this relationship. I don't know why they feel very standoffish. What's up with this person? They have the King of Pentacles in the back here, like in reverse. They may feel that either like they may feel that you're the one being standoffish, that they made some mistakes here. Maybe they haven't been committing to you. They've been dragging ass or something here. They're starting to feel like a burden to you. They're feeling like you're very standoffish. Maybe you're not really interested in this person at this time. Okay. Or this could be reversed. They feel like, you know, you're a burden. This is too much for them. It's not going the way they thought it would. Okay. They're not feeling inspired. They're just, you know, I don't know. This person's a weirdo. Anybody who thinks that like we're not fun is just strange to me. I don't know. Anyway, keep my opinions to myself. How does Leo feel about this person? How does Leo feel about them? Oh, you think, yeah, you think they're self-deprecating. There may have been a secret that came out here. Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Capricorn, or another Leo. Okay, we have the Devil. We have the Strength in reverse. You feel that they're weak. You know, you could feel that they have very low self-esteem. They have like it could have just been revealed about them that there's an unattractiveness. You also have the Devil, so maybe they have addiction issues. They could be very depressed. They could be very unhappy individuals. They might even be possessive or like toxic. Okay, there's something toxic about them. I feel like this person is negative a lot. You know, where you have attraction to this person, there's something energetically that's kind of turning you off. And I believe that they sense that. Okay. I feel like this is them, and how they're feeling about you is that you are sensing that. So you've been defensive, you've been guarded, you've been standoffish, you've been like, hey, you know what? This feels heavy to me. I'm not enjoying this. Okay. So how would you know who this person I'm talking about is? This person is low vibrational too. And listen, don't get mad at me. Sometimes we meet people and we think they're one thing, and then we start to get to know them and we're like, wow, this person really had me fooled. Okay. So don't get mad at me. All right. How would Leo know? Oh, this person, they maybe make you feel trapped, or they're always kind of victimizing themselves with the Eight of Swords. So they're very much in their head. They could be a Gemini. You may feel like this is a dead end. It's hopeless. You feel kind of imprisoned. Like this just isn't good for you. Okay. Tell me what happened in the past. Show me what happened with this in the past, please. Show me what happened. Okay, somebody could have lost their job. Somebody got really frustrated here. Um, this could have something to do with money as well, guys. Maybe this person doesn't handle money well or something. But I feel like, what happened? Things were pretty good, but there was a lot of indecisiveness here with the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like someone was afraid to move forward. Things weren't happening here where there was supposed to be some sort of substantial growth. There was supposed to be, getting the house, the car, moving in, moving forward in this relationship. This person really wasn't. And I really feel that you were very much looking for security, but you started noticing that there was a lot like, you may have started growing in this connection and you started seeing like adversity here. Okay. I feel like you were restoring a part of yourself. You may have connected with this person at a point where you were going through a lot financially, mentally, emotionally, and you weren't feeling good about yourself. And now you've shifted in this connection and you're seeing maybe potentially a mirror of yourself, somebody who's not very confident, somebody who's got a lot of stuff going on, it happens, right? You're dealing with somebody who victimizes himself, has a lot of like helplessness. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. There was a lot of back and forth. Okay. Now, let's talk about the outcome. Okay. Let's talk about the outcome of this connection. What's the outcome, please? Show me the potential outcome. This ain't good. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you're still going to remain defensive. This person is still going to like neglect any of their responsibilities. There's going to be problems with finances. There's going to be unexpected changes, but they're not going to be for the better. Okay. I think you're hopeful, but there's just a lack of hope here. The sun with you could be dealing with Aquarius or Leo. Let me say that really quick. The sun in reverse with Aquarius is telling me there's really a lack of hope, a lack of enthusiasm. Like just any faith in the future. I feel like you have some or somebody has some, but the other person does not. Okay. So I don't really see this working, you guys, because it just looks like it's a disaster. Somebody wants you to be patient with them, but I see you, Queen of Wands, cutting it off. You're like, I'm not doing this again. Okay. If you've been with this person, you just feel like they make really poor calls. They're very naive. They could be younger than you. They're inexperienced. They just don't have the sort of thing that it takes to be in a relationship with somebody who has a strong personality. Some of you, I feel like you have a stronger personality and you're no longer wanting to carry weight over this person. Okay. But I see them wanting you to be like, hey, I'll hang on to this, but I don't see any of you doing that. Okay. Let's take a look at singles. Let's take a look at singles. That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I think you got a bad taste in your mouth. This is somebody who's just poor me, poor me, poor me. They were like always a victim to everything. And I don't know if that's what's the turnoff or the fact that like this person isn't working, doesn't have a job, something. They're just totally unstable in more than one way. Okay. Show me singles. Show me singles. What is coming Leo's way, please? Show me who is moving toward Leo. That's good. I got the World. That's wonderful. So this is going to feel like like you've achieved something here. Taurus. I do that all the time. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. God darn it. Okay. So this is going to be like a very positive relationship. I want to say too, your emotional, physical, or mental health is going to be improving as well in October. So definitely expect that with the world. You're closing out a chapter here and beginning a new one. So this is a very new energy to me. This is somebody, maybe like a type of person you never dated before or something like that. All right. Excuse me. I have a coffee burp and it's like right there. Okay. Who's coming toward Leo? Show me this person coming toward Leo. How are they going to feel about Leo, please? Okay. This person is going to, they're going to be a little bit back and forth about how they feel about you at times, but I think for the most part, they're going to try to adapt to you because you're very different. You're different, okay? They're going to feel good. For some of you, this could actually just be a good friend. I feel like they're going to know, like, they definitely feel like you are balanced as well. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like their emotions, though, are going to go back and forth. Talk about their emotional body. Yeah, Four of Cups. There could be something that this person's still trying to get over because we have the Four of Cups with the Chariot, Cancer energy. I feel like they're going to go back and forth a little bit in their feelings. They're going to be in their head and in their heart and in their head and in their heart. But I think that's because they're getting over something, okay? And the reason we do these, guys, is so we can figure out and run, okay? Either we could run or stay. So, all right. They could feel like you are that person too, okay? So feel free to reverse it. Tell me how Leo's going to feel. You're going to feel more friendship with this person. So this could it could start out kind of romantic and then kind of lead into a friendship. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands, which keeps coming out, okay? I think you might be a little bit too in control of your feelings to open up for some of you. If it's not you, it's this person. And then I feel like, you may be going through something where you're feeling lonely or isolating. So you're kind of protecting your energy a little bit. You might just friend zone this person, maybe because you're really not ready, or they're giving you kind of a little bit of mixed signals. So you're like, you know what, we might just do better as friends. I think initially there'll be some attraction, but I feel distance with this person too. And they might feel like you're the one actually distant and getting over something. All right. How will Leo know who this is? This person doesn't have a lot of money. This person's been very desolate. This person may have gone through some sort of childhood issues, ABUSE. If any of this resonates for you in that you felt undervalued by your family or relationships, this person has a very similar experience to you. I feel like they're very much like you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They have had very, very negative experiences in relationships. It's like they still keep trying, but I feel like you're kind of running into somebody who also doesn't really know what they want. If they want to be friends or if they want to be in a relationship type of thing. Okay. What's the potential outcome? Let's just go right to a potential outcome. Okay. I think that I think they're going to still hang around. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius here. I think they're going to decide they want to still hang around you, okay? Because honestly, I think there's a lot of stuff happening here in this connection, okay? And like it just feels like it ends up being some type of friendship instead. Yeah, this person might even disappear for a while, okay? Like, I don't know. This just feels like one of those things that's going to fade away. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I wish I could be like, oh, there's a fantastic new connection coming for you. I feel like you guys are going to stop talking with the Eight of Wands in reverse. They may hang around for a little while, but I don't see that there's a real romantic connection here. I believe it starts out that way, and either there's just been too much pain or something from either one of you, or it just becomes like, maybe this isn't really what I want to do, okay? But I also feel like there's things about this person that just, I feel like they don't have a lot of money. You may end up finding out things about this person, like they're just bad news. They got a lot of childhood issues. Somebody who just isn't ready. They don't think ahead toward the future. Okay, because we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They may be unemployed right now. Like, they just don't have much going on in their life. All right. Initially, I feel like there's some sort of attraction here. And you have a beautiful new beginning. But I think for many of you, you don't want to mess it up introducing somebody into your love life that just is a wreck. Okay. I think this person is really a wreck, to be honest with you. All right. So that's what I got there. There were so many bad cards that came out. I didn't even know how to I don't know. I didn't even know how to deal with that. There's just a lot. There's a big heaviness. A lot's happened to this person. So I feel like they're going to share a lot. But also, I feel as if you don't feel that they're over that stuff. Okay. And so that becomes a problem for you, because if people aren't healed like that, if they haven't really worked some of that stuff out, they're going to drag it into relationships without having the awareness that they're doing certain things, they're saying certain things, and that can be very harmful. Okay. So let me wrap it up by getting these angel messages for you guys. Okay. All right. Let's see. What are the angel messages for Leo? Can I have just maybe 2, please? 2. There's 1. Okay, maybe 1 more, please. Okay. I knew y'all was going to give me a bunch. Again. Oh my goodness. Okay. So interesting. All right. This one is release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Okay. So you got that one. I have the sacral chakra, which is the Again. All right. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. I'm sorry, guys. Look at how tiny the print is. And like my eyes are just like trying to read it. All right. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. You could be having visions, seeing angels, seeing orbs and auras. We have vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. And the last one we have is Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. All right. So if you have any question about whether you're alone or not in October, I'm definitely telling you you're not alone. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, my loves. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and come on back and see me. Have a wonderful October. Bye.